I think we're live. That's deceptive. We're not live. We're recording. I think we are recording right now. Let's get started. So this is episode 2 of Fisher Online. And it's just been a few hours since I recorded the first episode. So no daily quest still this time because it hasn't been a day yet. I actually don't know what time the things like daily quest reset. I suppose we can check. I bet it will tell us. Oh, it has reset. Gudgeon for income? No, that's not enough income to focus it. It has reset, folks. We're going to get another daily quest done, potentially. All right, what time of day is it? It's in the morning. Interesting. So we still haven't caught a leech yet, right? We need to finish our Crucian thing. I don't think we're going to catch this till nighttime. But I could be wrong. And I don't really know, like... Oh, that frog. And bait fish. Alright, hold on. Let's just go down to the spot that I think you can sometimes catch catfish from. I'm not saying there's just one spot, but I remember I've caught them down here before. And let's, I think size 1's big enough, right? Wait, we can't put a frog on size 1? We can put the bait fish on size 1, but not the frog. So let's put, we're going to go for the frog first. And just see if we can get one. We'll mess around with other stuff while we're doing that. Let's go ahead and get a size 2 hook, though. I bet size 2 will do it. We can get size 3, too, just in case they're cheap. But I'm pretty sure size 2 will do it. Yep, there he is. Oh, he's too heavy. Wait, is there anything we can do to decrease the size on this? Like, what if we just throw it in there? That gets it down to so close. Taking that leader off? Okay, it's just slightly too heavy though, right? Do we think we're going to break it? I mean, the test is like 0.1 gram. I guess the question is, could we do this with bait fish? More safely? Probably. So let's start with bait fish and we'll go from there. That's really interesting. Look at the rain. Somebody's got that gudgeon thing going, probably. I see somebody's catching a bunch of gudgeon in chat. Alright, this is the spot I was thinking of. I think we want to do like this so we can make sure it gets down in the deep part. Let's see if this works. That was pretty far. Okay. Alright, what else do we want to do? Try to catch those Crucian right here, maybe? Oh, I love this rain. Alright, Crucian, size 1. Let's do it. And then size 0 with bread on both. Alright, let's see what we can get into here. Again, all we're trying to do is catch one of every fish on the lake. Hey, that's some decent silver. Not the Crucian we were looking for, but we'll take that golden Crucian. And that works. That's a good chunk towards our daily. A roach. So, what are the larger pike here caught on? Bait fish? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking bait fish might be another way we could try to target them. I mean, I thought bait fish might also work for the pike. It's a little fella. I love this rain. It's so cool. But to try to catch a pike with the bait fish, we might be better off casting it like closer to the shore, down near one of those reed beds or whatever. It's a chunky one. Is this a tench maybe? Or is it just that big of a Crucian? Nice. Oh yeah. We're crunching through that daily quest, even though we're not catching anything on our feeder right now, but this is a long shot and it's like not the right time. So we won't do this all day. If we don't see something coming in and get lucky with a weird catfish, you know, at the wrong time of day, then we'll try to start catching other stuff on there. So we're actually getting golden Crucians in this spot. Maybe we ought to put like maggots on with the larger hook. Or bloodworms. We'll see what happens with bloodworms. It may be that there's just more golden Crucians right here than Crucians. That is possible. I probably ought to check the depth of that, by the way. I'm going to go surface with this one, as surface as we can. And I'm going to use bloodworms on this one too. Next time we catch a fish on that, let's make sure it's at, 1 meter depth or something like that. Look at that gudgeon. See, one thing I was thinking with the stick rod, the telestick, that maybe we would get some small fish like this that we could potentially turn some of them into bait fish. Another large gudgeon. This is interesting. What was the large gudgeon? What was that gudgeon for? Income? Let's take that in case we can fill it. It's a lot of gudgeon to do that, but especially ones that aren't large. And if we don't get it, we'll just cancel it. It's totally fine. Not a big deal. I might switch this to maggots if it's, again, not a Crucian. I bet this is the... No? What is that? A large roach. That's cool. So just to see, I mean, I think maggots will probably catch roach here as well. But let's see. Ah! That's my fault. I got faked out. You know what? I want to see what the depth is before we sit here waiting on a bite. Alright, we do have it at 1 meter. I mean, honestly, it seems to be working pretty well. We'll keep it at 1 meter for now. Alright, I'm going to reposition the bait fish. It just goes so far, I guess, because it's heavy. We'll try that for a minute, though. Come back here. Man, aren't you just feeling like this is just like a roach spot or something, huh? We probably ought to get some dough. I think we could be killing it on Crucians with dough, at least in some spots. Alright, I don't know how long I'm going to stay here, so before we leave, I kind of want to put our, ooh. Interesting. I kind of want to put our bait fish like a little more shallow. See if we can't scare up a pike real quick. I don't even see. I couldn't see our float. All right, that looks like a Crucian. Yeah, we're getting close to our daily quest, and we're also getting close to the Crucian experience quest. We, ever since we took the gudgeon quest, we've stopped catching gudgeon. Turned into roach and everything else. This is a nice little spot, but I think we need to come back at nighttime, see if we can't scare up one of those catfish. And they're going to be inherently slow anyway, so it'd be better to do it once we have our second feeder rod set up, probably. I like it. A rud. Alright, I'm canceling that gudgeon quest. Not that we couldn't get it, but I just don't think I want to target gudgeon necessarily, so... And then another income quest may come up. relatively soon. We kind of need to go empty our fish net first of all. Oh, you know what we could do while we're here, though? Is try to get the leech. Well, I don't think leech would necessarily be in the deep part, but I could be wrong. Let's just try right here close to the shore. And let's get off of maggots and try pearl barley? Question mark. Because we still need a leech. If we can get leech, we can start focusing on maybe grass pike and Ide. Did I screw that up? I screwed that up. Oh, that went way out there. Yeah, we can start working on grass pike, Ide, and then sort of have catfish left, potentially. Where do we think the Ide's going to be? I also think the Ide might be in the hole. So kind of this same spot, but we want to have a different approach and then try to get lucky on an Ide are going to be what, like, at least on this map, like maggots and stuff. Yeah, maggots or bark beetle larvae. So we could rotate between the two. See if we can find an Ide. I don't know where to try for the leech. We'll catch one more fish, and then we're going to switch spots. I kind of want to unload the stuff in our keep net anyway. So this will be our first fish this session on pearl barley. Kind of curious to see what this will be. It's a nibbler, whatever it is. Ooh, big old golden. Large golden Crucian. Oh, we're so close on our daily. Alright. Let's fast travel. Let's try right here for a leech. While we're looking at stuff. 28 silver. Not bad. Alright. Let's think about where we are on this. Oh, we haven't bought it yet. I gotcha. Alright, so first of all, is there anything we need? It's 15 for large bark beetle? Sorry, larva bark beetle? I don't know. Do we do that? I guess we do. We'll get one of those. That's just really expensive. Ooh. Is there a leech? Hold everything. Where did I put our... Holy cow, I couldn't find it. I really thought it was closer. It's got to be a leech. Yes! Okay. Now let's set up for size 1 hook, bark beetle, this, and let's just throw it out there. We'll see if the Ides are kind of out in the middle. Oh, that's not in the middle. It's like way over there. All right, let's try that. Oh, we can turn that into a bait. I forgot leech becomes bait, of course. Okay. Oh, this is what I wanted to look at, lures. Is there anything that we think might work for a pike better? Oh, we already have one of these in our inventory? I didn't realize that. So we have a rotating spoon and a swinging spoon. I'm not sure that any of these are going to be like a natural fit for the pike. But maybe we should try that Raiden. Alright, so we know we're going to get another one of these, right? And then we know we're going to get another one of these. 45 silver, so that's what we're saving for next. Okay. Okay, let's think about this. So now we need grass pike, Ide, and catfish. I guess on this we could always go maggot, put it down at 2. You never know, we might get lucky. How far can we throw this out there? Not very. And then I think in our third, we're going to use this. And we're going to put the swinging spoon on. Cast it right over here. Wait, what's going on? Oh, it's just sitting at the bottom, huh? It's too deep? Alright. Well, what if we go straight out? Will that work? Ish. Okay, so it's slightly too much. So let's go 175. That should be fine. Full cast. Put it out there. That should be good. I think we want this to go a little faster for pike. That's still hitting the bottom, isn't it? We might need to go to like Germany or somewhere else and get a lure that's more of like a topwater lure. That might make pike so much easier here. I'm not sure. Alright, still too deep. How about 150? Really? Okay. $125? Perfect. It's hitting the bottom and it's sitting up. Holy cow, we just cast that across the other side of the pond. Alright, we're going to do... I'm telling you, for pike, I think we should be casting along the shore. We're just going to end up getting perched doing this, I think. We'll see, though. All right, I'm just going to do continuous uniform guiding. And try to keep my eye on that float out in the water. Oh yeah, come on. Come on, be an eyed. What if we hit an eyed on our float instead of our feeder? No, that's a big old Crucian. Is that going to finish us off? Yes. That was our daily. We were up to 83 silver. Still didn't finish our Crucian quest off, but oh. Alright, could this be the Ide? The Ides of the pond are upon us. That is not an eye, but that's a good sized rudd. Actually, yeah, there we go. We're not doing diddly squat with this. All right. Not sure that's how we're going to catch our pike. Okay, so we can afford to finish off our second feeder, right? Reel. Boom. Bye. Line. Boom. Bye. Signal. Bye. I think we're good. Always go to the wrong spot. Nothing yet, huh? All right. What are we going for right now? I mean, Okay. So I'm not feeling great about this spot because we keep catching rudd there. But I also just don't know if it's a time of day thing with the Ide. Alright, we want to put this here and this here. And let's pick a new spot. Let's go try somewhere new. Maybe right in here. Let's see. Do we have a lot in here? Just a couple rudd. We can hold on to them. Consumables. I mean, income. Get that Crucian quest going again. I don't know. We'll see. Once the timer's up. So I kind of want somewhere where we can cast the Ide bait into the deeper area. But then I don't like this landing. Now this might be better. Is there another option down here? Oh, this is kind of more wide open. This looks like this was made for fishing on. That's just farther than I want to be though. I kind of want to be like right here. So for this, like we don't have to go far. It should be three meters deep right there. Yeah. And then for our live bait, we're just kind of thinking like right over here, we might get a pike. And then this, I guess we're still trying to get a Crucian, huh? Why don't we go back to bread at first and just see. And we'll just try right out here. If it's not very active, maybe we'll move it to closer to the grass or something. We'll see if anything's happening for us in this spot. Let's just move spots. We'll just bounce around, try to find something. Try to get something going. So that part in the middle is kind of what I like for carp. Although if you look straight across, it actually might be there. I don't know. One of those landings there, casting towards the middle. Are there cows somewhere? I see the reflection of them. Anyway, right in the middle is where I like to go for carp. But from casting from the other side, you can get a lot closer to it on the other side. So we'll just get some corn or something, go hit some carp. That might be fun. Grass pike, Ide, and catfish, huh? I don't know. I think if we can find the right spot, the bait fish should work for the pike. Just don't know about finding the right spot. What is this? Running away with our bait. What have we hooked into? Are we going to slowly just get spooled here? I think we're just going to slowly get spooled. Good grief. Brutal. Alright, we need a new, I guess if we started using a leader, would we lose less? I don't know if we would lose less. Alright, so let's find out something. I've been trying to remember something. If we fast travel... Alright, our stuff stays set up down there. Alright, so we just need a new float. Kind of like the look of that one. Is that all we needed? We don't really have much else. Oh, we're out of size 1 hooks. Which we technically... We technically could get away with just using the size 0 for now. Yeah. How big did the Ide get here? Now that I'm thinking about this, are we sure that size 1 hooks is what we want? Alright, everything is still set up here. Oh, we actually have a fish on this one. Oh, it's another rudd. This might be a time of day thing, huh? I'll go with maggots, I guess. And see, that's on large one hook, or on, yeah, size 1 hook, so let's go back to normal depth. Perfect. I think we'll hear the bells going off. Come on, be the pike. Nope. So now that we're using maggots, probably get a little better bite rate, but I'm feeling like maybe less a chance of Ide. We are killing the rudd right now. Which we need to watch for rudd quest. One thing that's cool is you can apply things that you've caught in your keep net. You can apply them to a quest, which is really neat. All right, let me see if I can activate premium. I meant to do that already. I'll be right back. This has proven to be way more complicated than I intended. And we've got a fish on, and it could be a pike. Actually, I think we have a fish on both. Come on. Be a pike. Be a pike. And the other one needs to be an Ide. That is totally a pike. We did it, folks. Alright, big grass pike. Alright, just while we're sitting here, let's put that right back in. I may try to do this VIP thing again. I could hear the bells going off, so I was like, ah. So sorry about the disruption. And if that float has ever been in the water, it's like, yeah, it's over here getting nibbles like crazy. Oh, is it a Crucian? Hey, we'll take that. And what has been nibbling away this whole time? A Crucian! Oh, we finished the Crucian quest. That's awesome. Alright. So Let's put this back out here and let me look at this again. Sorry about the disruption, guys. I'm just trying to figure this out. All right. I think it worked that time. And we have a fish on. Okay. So, let's see. Let's make sure that VIP got activated. Hey, it's another Crucian. What's in our keep net right now? A couple Crucian. What quest do we have? We can't do income yet. We could do another Crucian experience quest. Let's don't. Let's be able to really focus. Ooh. Now, I'm wondering how good these pike are going to be on silver. If they're good, I might set up both of these on pike for a little bit and then try to catch bait fish on the other one. Oh, what is that? Oh yeah, another grass pike. All right. So let's go see how those actually do. So one of them was too small, right? Well, we can make fish offals from that one grass pike that's not going to sell anything. All right, let's see how much this grass pike sells for. I'm just curious. 20 silver for one fish. Do we ever just like sit there going for grass pike on our feeders with bait fish? It's a little slow though. All right. We have no silver. There's not really anything we need to buy right now either though. Although we have a fairly full net. If I probably need to ditch that grass pike. I guess I was looking down here. We don't really care about level right now. We really are more into like earning silver. So let's go ahead and sell this sucker. That lowers the amount of fish we have in that. All right, now we got to think about this. The only thing that's left is Ide and Wells Catfish. I'm trying to think if there's other obvious baits that we could use on Ide. These aren't that big. Like we might even do... I think size 1 hook is okay for that size though. It's a little in-betweener. Where are we going to find the Ide though? Frankly, I'm just not sure. Oh, there's even a pike on the side of that. Yeah, so we'll do one with maggot and one with bark beetle. And I guess we at least ought to get some more size 1 hooks in case we want to use 1 hooks on the float. Won't be too long till it's late enough to start thinking about trying to get lucky on a catfish. I'd love to catch this Ide first, though. It's cool that the pike worked like that. It's also cool that they're worth decent silver. See, we could have gotten one of those walkers, like at Germany or wherever the first place we go to that sells the walkers. And with a spinning rod, it'd have been pretty easy to just snag a pike here, I think. But to be able to do it like that with bait fish was pretty cool. Okay. Do we ever just fish from here? We don't need to cast far. Starting to get towards late afternoon. Alright, maggot got a quite quick bite. And maybe we just keep doing this and hope one of these fish ends up being an Ide. It might just be you just got to catch a bunch of fish kind of thing, you know? They're just like... Although I do wonder if there's not a bait that would prioritize. Alright, so VIP... Cost of selling fish, we get a little bit of bonus. We get more inventory slots. We get quests more often, and we get a little bit more experience. And it's really cheap. It's $1.50 for a week. Or if you go a month, it's only $5. If you go 90 days, it's only $12. Very cheap for, you know, what it is. But you don't have to do it by any means. Totally optional. All right, so what are we doing here? Really just waiting on catfish, hoping we can get lucky on an Ide. We also... So it looks like we can take another quest in 1:30. And we could grab, like, this Crucian order. How much does it need? 6? So if that's still available, we can do it and only need 6. How many do we have already? 1, 2, 3. I mean, we at least could put those 2 towards it. And if we're going to do that, then I say we just keep fishing with bread on our float. Get a couple more Crucian that way, maybe. Let's just see how it goes. Alright, this is first fish on the bark beetle larva. This I feel like might be our best chance for Ide. But I don't know. Oh my gosh, if that's another small rudd. Oh, this one's a roach. Remember those bark beetle larvae were pretty expensive. I'm really wondering if Ide is going to be a nighttime thing. Be a small Crucian. What the rud, man? We don't have a rud quest we could just nail real quick, do we? In 5 seconds we can take one. No rud, though. There's a Crucian. Alright, so we're about to try something out. We're about to take a couple quests and then see if we apply the fish from our keep net, if it works towards multiple quests at the same time. Oh, it's another Crucian. It's a big boy Crucian. Yeah, down here, this is where I like to Crucian fish, but I was also hoping we might see some Ide down here. Okay, so we want to take this. That's for 43 silver, and we want to take this for 197. Looks like another not quite Ide. Oh, it's an Ide. Holy cow. We had a nibble over here. Alright, guess what? Fish on lake. That's everything except for the Wells catfish. So we should probably just go get set up for the Wells catfish, even if we're starting early. It's worth it though. Holy Crucian, golden Crucian, whatever. All right, hold on. Let's see here. Crucian. Is it this button? Yes. All right. So that should have just gone towards multiple quests. It did. All right. So this button here, when you hit that, it goes towards active quest. So we've used everything except for our large Crucian. Let's see how close we are. All right. So we need 2 more pieces and about 2 more kilos. Maybe we stay here till we finish this quest. These 2 quests. Is that another big boy Crucian? So you can take it without quest and then decide from your net if you want to apply it to the quest, which I just love that system. If you're not sure, do it without quest. But if you don't have room in your keep net, sometimes you do just want to. All right, so let's take them both. That finishes the one, and the other one we literally just need 1 more, which might be right here. So we ended up catching the eyed on the bark beetle larva. I had a feeling that's where it would be. That is a slender little roach or something. I'm going to start off on... Wait, how many bait fish do we have? I keep acting like... Okay, we still have 6. It's actually probably plenty because they're not going to catch much besides catfish, I would think, in the middle like that, but we'll see. I think we try a size 1 and a size 2 hook at the same time. Both of them bait fish, both of them in the middle from the spot we were at in the very beginning of this episode. Oop. Not a Crucian. Hopefully I remember before the end of this episode, before we stop, which probably won't be too much longer, but hopefully I remember I wanted to just fast travel to the 2 DLC maps just to let you see them. Also to check those stores, because we can travel to those maps for free, and then it will cost 1 silver to come back to here. All right, so the next income quest is in 16 minutes, so we won't be here long enough to do that, I don't think. But pretty cool that we got to double up on Crucian on experience and income. Come back with my stuff. And this is a size 0 hook, y'all. But this is a really small setup. This is our little starter match rod. What has it got, like probably less than 3 kilo? I don't know that we're ever getting this in. I could be wrong, but... Maybe we do get it in. Or it'll just pop off. One of the two. Yeah, we're getting it in. Size 0 hook on bread. How big is this going to be? Oh, it's a little common carp. That's the problem. They'll wreck you. It's pretty cool, though. Pretty cool we got that in. We're still trying to get our Crucian, aren't we? Worm, maybe? Not with this size hook. I think I'll just go bread still. I feel like if we're using a 0 hook, worm's just going to give us so many, like, all those little species and stuff. Might not get a Crucian. We literally just need one more Crucian. Maybe this will be it. This is not it. Oh, this is it. Oh, that's not enough. I forgot it can't be too small. It's one of those quests. We have used all the Crucian, right? Yep. It's oblique. Golly, we should change this to what do you think? I'm feeling maybe bloodworm, because this is a size 1 hook casting out towards the little bit deeper part of the middle. That feels like a good Crucian combo. We could probably put both of those on 0 hook and get bites a lot faster, to be honest. Did we screw that up? Dang it. It's getting a little dark. Whew, is it almost catfish time? Yeah, I really want to wrap this Crucian up. I'm about to cancel it. I hate to. But it is just experience, which honestly doesn't matter that much at this point. But it's so funny. It's like when you need one Crucian. It's like, oh, it's kind of torture. So this Crucian needs to be at least 300 and something grams, I guess. All right, we're going to turn that Ide into fish pieces. All right. Here we go. Let's do it. See what it is. Oh, that is a beautiful Crucian. Thank you, my Crucian. All right. Let's go get set up in our place. Right here? Okay. So this one will have size 2 hook bait fish. And this one will have size 1 hook bait fish. Think we have time to run down, sell everything, run back? We're going to take a chance. Because our fish nets are getting pretty full. 39 more silver. We're over 100 silver. I think that means we can set up our third feeder rod now. By the way. You do have a battery on your flashlight that recharges over time. So if you forget to turn it off, it will eventually be dead, and then you won't be able to use it at night until you recharge it for a while. It's kind of cool. Kind of different. Alright, what are we catching here? It's a fat gudgeon. I wouldn't mind catching really tiny ones and get some more bait fish, but either way, it's all good. If something doesn't happen, I guess pretty soon, I might take a chance with the one with the put the frog on one. Hope it doesn't break it. I would just love to finish this. All the fish on the pond. Okay, so I don't understand the rating system or what that does for you, but we have a 2 rating on gudgeon and Crucian here, only a 1 on grass pike and 0 on Ide and 0 on Carp, 2 on golden Crucian. So I guess after getting all the fish on the lake, the next step is trying to increase your rating on the rating fish. What does that do for you? I have no idea. But I hope that we'll figure it out. It'd be cool if there was a explanation, maybe? Rating. That's just the, like... That's not helpful. And there may be a thing on the catfish where you really have to kind of wait till midnight. I'm not sure. Let's see. What could we catch right now? Gudgeon or bloodworm? I don't know if those will bite overnight though. Rough is bloodworm, and they might bite overnight. Seems like bloodworm for a lot of things. Rough might be a little deeper though. Might not be quite like towards the surface. Crucian also has a rating. Okay. Interesting. By the way, if you haven't noticed, if you're used to Russian Fishing 4 and this is your first time checking out Fisher Online, time goes by twice as... Wait. Maybe I should try to say this a different way. 1 day in Russian Fishing 4 is 1 hour. 1 day in Fisher Online is 2 hours, I believe. I think that's how it goes. Alright, I'm going to try to put a frog in here and hope that I don't break something. Okay. It's not casting very far because it's heavier than what the test allows. Okay. That's a good point. Sid Seftis in chat keeps saying keep hitting RF4 controls out of habit. I think you can go in and change your controls. So if there's things that you're used to having a certain way in RF4 or in some other game and you want to set it up, there are a lot of options here. I don't know why. It's interesting, I guess, time to mention this, but it seems like there's certain people that play Fisher Online that have like hate towards RF4, and there's some people that play RF4 that have hate towards Fisher Online. I've never really understood it. I mean, I get that they're competitors in the sense that, you know, they're both fishing games. They both lean a little bit towards simulation compared to some other fishing games. But, I mean, they also offer different things. They're different games. Like, I don't get the hate. So, I definitely appreciate both of these games, and they both sort of fill different kind of things for me. So, yeah, it's just weird. Always found that kind of weird, but in fact, there's times, you know, sometimes I'm playing Russian Fishing 4 and I'm like carp fishing or doing something that's a little slower, you know. I might come do a couple dailies in Fisher Online at the same time. Or vice versa. There's going to be spots eventually that we hit in Fisher Online that'll be pretty slow and methodical. And it'd be a good time to go breaming in RF4 or something. So, Anyway, I think it's definitely okay if you do enjoy both of these games. They're both terrific games, if you ask me. All right. It's not yet midnight, so I'm not going to give up yet. We're just going to go a little long in this episode. Sorry, I know it's pretty boring. I just want to get this last fish done if we can. I know this is a place in the past where I think I've caught catfish, but, you know. I could be wrong. Alright, so at least on the surface right now, this isn't doing well. Let's go down to 1.25. See if we get any bites down towards the bottom right here. If it even sits. Might be too shallow right here for that, but we'll try it. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Hoping we might get a rough or something like that just for fun. And I used to have some kind of like Fisher Online spreadsheet that talked about some of the baits and stuff. Do I still have that anywhere? I don't know. Boo. Holy cow. That is that, but it's in another language. Might not be helpful for me. Now, what I do have is so out of date, I think. We'll see, but I think it's way out of date. There's been so many changes since then, but we can at least still get some ideas from it if I can just find it. Hey, it's a rough. Our plan worked. That's cool. All right, let's see here. So, like, let's see on this one what it says about Ide. If there was a way that we could have targeted him a little more specifically. Oh, the other thing I guess I should look is catfish. What is this one? This is a Wells catfish. Let's look up Ide and Wells catfish. Alright, Ide, it says... Yeah, bark beetle, bloodworm, caddisfly, corn. I didn't think about corn. Grain, grasshopper, which we can't get. We can't get a lot of these baits here, but eventually we can get them. And that's a good point. Like, think about how many baits in RF4 will sometimes catch Ide. Oh, it's a Crucian. Maggot, peas, and worm. Alright, let's look at Wells catfish. I wonder if I can find out on this thing when it was last updated. I bet it was like a year and a half ago or something. Wells catfish. Bait fish, crawfish pieces, fish pieces, frog, leech. Oh, leech. I didn't think about leech. Mollusk, night crawler, offal, peas, and worm. Fish pieces as well. Yeah, and some of those may catch them faster than what we're using. I don't know. So it's just now midnight. Let's try, what do y'all think? Fish pieces, offal, or leech? Let's try leech. I bet we can even put this on there. Yeah. Get away from my bait. I just want a rough. We should probably try and change the frog at some point too. It seems to be, I mean, it's just taking a chance, maybe unnecessarily with the weight of the setup. Hey, there we go. There's a rough. All right, let's see if gudgeon are still biting. How do you remove a clip? You figured it out? Clips are X, it looks like. So the one reason why I don't use clips very much in this game is because if you want to cast right back to the same place, you can just hit your middle mouse button and it'll cast it to the exact same spot. But I should get better at using clips in case we want to like measure the distance we're trying to. I don't know what's going on with this. I'm just going to pull it out. That was scary looking. So you can make markers on here. That's cool. All right, so none of this is working. Let's try fish pieces. So size 1 hook, fish pieces. See if that works. I didn't love how far we cast the leech. Let's recast it. We're using records a lot, which, you know, records are a good place to start, but just because the biggest version of that fish came out on that bait doesn't mean it's the most efficient way to get that fish. So we're trying leech and fish pieces right now. If this doesn't work in a couple minutes, we might throw on fish offal since we have one of those instead of leech. And if we can't get it, we can't get it. We'll keep trying in the future episodes some. We'll try different spots too, maybe. Maybe I'm too focused on this spot. Maybe we could go down here somewhere. Maybe where we caught the Ide. Maybe that's the best place to be for, you know, I could see those catfish sort of gathering up closer to the dam thing. Whoa. Alright, what do we get? Something small? What was I gonna look? Honestly, it's been fun just like float fishing on the side here. What am I doing? Typing away on the wrong keyboard. What's the name of this pond? Ducora. Immediately. So I found some video from over a year ago. Where are they? Show your map. And what are they using? They're using frogs. They are using bigger gear too, though, to be able to keep those frogs on there. Ooh, that's a new record for our rating participant? Oh, no, it's a new level. Looks like they're just... Hold on. Okay, that's weird. Alright, I'll try it what they're doing real quick. They're like right near the starting location, it looks like. Is there a campfire down here? See, the game has changed since this video. How close to that campfire are they? Oh, they are just right next to it. I mean, they might be here. No, they're more like here. And then it just looks different. There's not another campfire somewhere, is there? I can't imagine. Nah. And then it looked like they're just full casting out. I could be wrong. It also looked like the game was letting them cast the... Yeah. I must have misseen it, but it looked like they took their weight completely off. But anyway, here's a frog. Throw it as far as we can. So we just can't throw it far enough. Alright, so what do we think's the next most likely thing to catch it on? Probably a bait fish. And we'll be able to cast this way out there. Way out there. Okay. We'll see. And then we can keep having fun with our little stick. Yeah, I mean, they are just casting it a country mile. I just can't tell where they are, to be honest. They've already got something on their frog. It's disgusting. It actually, to me, based on what's in the water, kind of looks like they're standing. No, yeah, it kind of looks like they're standing right here. Graphically, it just looks like things have changed, though. I mean, would right here versus right there be that different? I guess it could be. I'm just pretty sure that like where we have this on, because of the frog weighs, I mean, because we can't cast it. I'll keep size 2 hook on there. Fish offal. Well, we'll try it. We'll see. We'll just give it a minute. If not, we'll come back when we have a little bit better gear. And we can just toss frogs out there without having to mess up the test. I mean, now he's just in a really long fish fight. That's the other thing is, if we get a reasonable sized catfish on, we're not going to be able to get it in with this setup. Alright, that was not actually that helpful. He got stuck. Whoa, that's on fish offals. Wait a minute. What else could this be? Any ideas? Oh my gosh, the maps look so different. Everything looks so different if you look at content from like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Such an improvement. Do y'all think this is a catfish, though? It's a really small one if it is, but hey. What else would eat fish offals? Or however you say that in these waters? Heck yeah. We did it! We bronze trophies the pond day 1. So fish offals ended up doing it. Now I think frogs would have done it too, but we just didn't have the right setup for that. Guess what? This catfish isn't worth anything. We'll turn it back into fish offals. Oh man. Alright. We did it. What do you know? Okay, so there should be a new quest. Look at this. A new experience quest. Alright, that's our goal. That's our goal. Every location we go, we want to try to get all the fish, get the bronze medal at least. I mean, hey, this is my main account. This matters. This isn't just like a leveling guide based on some random account I made up. This is it. So, and by the way, Well, let's see if this record still stands. No! What happened? Do the records get reset? Wait. Dang it. It was bigger than that too. The records must get reset. My buddy Amar had the biggest carp on this pond for a while. But I think it was higher than that. So it must have gotten reset. It is interesting to see potato cube and corn on this list. So we'll have to try both. Okay, guys. I'm having so much fun. I'm glad we're doing this. I need to do a little bit of research on what how you get the other like rewards, like the other medals or whatever. So like, how do we get other? That's the bronze trophy. You know what I mean? That means that there's a silver and a gold, right? I think. Okay. Tight lines. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Peace out.